I mean, you don't know what we're doing yet, so I guess you could say it's mysterious.
It's very mysterious.
Yeah, so, um, I'd been trying to come up with something, some idea of something to do, and this, I actually thought about doing this a couple weeks, but I
Okay,
just haven't done it yet.
I
Um,
see.
well, I'll just actually
Should I be
like,
scared?
not really, actually. It's not
Oh,
anything awful.
okay.
Well, I guess that depends on your opinion. Awful. But what? I'm
See
being very
now I'm
cryptic right
scared
now.
again.
All right.
I,
Anyway,
I live I live my life in fear now. Thanks, Matt.
we'll get Michael Baycat off the screen here. And I'll.
Drugs are like that too.
Drugs are like that. Yes, drugs are like Michael Baycat.
Yep. Michael Bay Cat and in fear of video games.
Anyway, so I'll let it speak for itself here.
Is this what I think it is?
Maybe.
Well, this is kind of neat. I've actually never seen this.
I kind of figured, but I'll just let the intro play itself out a little bit more.
Pretty damn impressive for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. So yes, this is Star Fox 2 for the Super Nintendo, which was completely unreleased. Even though it was complete.
Has there ever been any explanation for that?
Um, the only thing that I found was that, like, nope, you need to stop. The only explanation that I saw was they were focusing everything on the N64, but that doesn't quite explain why they have a completed game and they didn't release it.
This one's also kind of weird in that, like, as opposed to a lot of other unreleased games, you can't even, like, get a repro of this, can you?
That I don't know.
Uses,
I mean, this
I
is
think because it uses the Super FX.
that's true. I guess that would be a problem now, wouldn't it?
Also, you know, it's not the first time that Nintendo's done this. So,
What, completely finished a game and then didn't release it?
yeah. Although, I mean, that Earthbound was just a localization, but that was completely finished and in English, and then they canceled it.
Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not.
What's also
Sorry.
kind of cool actually is people have you played much Mother 3 at all?
Most of it.
Okay. People have actually done comparison screenshots of like pictures from the N64 one,
Uh-huh.
and they basically have proven that it's the same game. That is what they were going to release on the N64 was that game.
Interesting. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't understand kind of what's up with this. I mean, I was reading up on it shortly before we started. Everything that I found was basically this game was finished. It had been covered extensively in a bunch of gaming magazines. The only thing left to do was take out some debug tools, and they just said, well, fuck this, we're not going to release it.
That takes effort. I'm tired.
We'll take a map, then fires the missiles.
Exactly, I'm tired.
I can't talk. Anyway, so this is a little different, because this is kind of like the map overview. And it... I'm trying to think of how to explain it, but basically it kind of functions like almost like an RTS part 2.
Okay.
So it's a little interesting. once I actually get through the explanation, and I can't remember his name. It's been too long since I played the original Star Fox. Has been babbling on about everything while
Captain
we've been
Dog.
talking.
They
Captain
call him
Dog.
Captain Dog.
I was going to say
Star
General
Fox, and
Dog,
this is his
actually.
buddy Captain Dog.
Okay, so you actually get to obviously
what?
pick. Yeah, you get to pick who you use.
That's pretty cool.
Now you have the 4 from the original Star Fox, and each of these has slightly different stats. Like, these go a little faster, but they can't take as much. These go slower and can take a little bit more damage. And then we have 2 new people.
They're flying different planes.
Yes. They are different ships entirely.
That's ridiculous.
And then we have these 2.
Poppy!
What?
Poppy!
Who are really fast but really can't take anything. But they also have the benefit of having slightly superior items here. Because this is just a bomb. I'm not sure what this is. And I honestly can't remember what the S is, but they start with twin lasers.
They start with the double shot.
Exactly. So.
Oh, jeez.
And they also. I just realized I'm looking at the translation here. They spelled the wrong form of break.
Oh, yes. Well, no, actually, that's, just, you really don't want to push that button.
It breaks the ship.
You said they left a couple bugs in this, so, yeah.
That's the one thing they forgot to debug.
That's more of a programmer's note. Do not hit the A button. Do not. It breaks.
Just don't do it. A button, not even once. Alright, so...
Drugs are like that, too.
Drugs are like A buttons. Anyway. I'm gonna go with Fox, and... Let's take Faye. Why not?
Well, that was needlessly creepy. Plane!
Yeah, so now I actually get to send the ships off to different places. And that basically decides my mission. Now, there are a couple things in here. Now, the little blinky things are what I'm going after. There's a little blue, it looks like a Saturn with a very pointy hat. And that's a turret.
I thought it was a space station.
No. It functions to pick off stuff if I don't get to it quite fast enough, but it can be pretty easily overwhelmed. Now, I'm playing on normal, so it's not that hard. I won't catastrophically fail right off the bat.
Hooray!
Alright, so...
Counterintuitive to our program, though.
Yes. Now, time elapses when I actually choose a destination, so I can kind of plot out where I want to go, because all of these things are basically coming at me. So, like, I can kind of target this.
Did you say it's coming right for us?
It's coming right for us, yeah. So I can target those things. I can destroy the bases on a couple planets here that will ebb the tide of fighters coming and missiles, because there's a missile over here. So, well, let's see. Now, I don't think I can send them 2 different places, if I'm remembering correctly. I very well may not be remembering correctly, but we're gonna go over here first. No, I can't split them off, but I can change between who I'm using. Let's see. Let's go after the ships first.
Get him.
And I mean, everything else just plays like Star Fox.
defeat Star Fox.
That was the wrong button.
That's right. Didn't this also have like it was like arena style areas that were that they did in Star Fox 64.
Flight stick is not backwards. Oh, also how long you take on a stage affects what happens on the map. So the faster you clear it, the better position you're in. Like that missile has moved closer since I started.
That is not a friendly missile.
No. Usually missiles are not friendly.
I really haven't ever known a missile to be friendly.
Exactly. But yeah, I would just realize that the y-axis is not inverted, so this might take me a while. Because I totally assumed that it was. No, it's not inverted.
You know, I actually stopped using inverted.
Say what?
I actually stopped using inverted, which is, well, I probably still use it for Star Fox.
Oh, I can't take using, like, playing flight sims or anything that involves a plane and not having an inverted y-axis.
Yeah, for some reason I used to always play shooters inverted too, like FPSs and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then I played Okami, and for some reason it made me switch orientations, like from inverted to not.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't quite get it, but that felt better in that camera system, and then all of a sudden I couldn't play like Call of Duty inverted anymore.
Alright, well. Let's go after the battleship.
You sank my battleship.
That's the plan. Shank your Jenga ship.
Didn't this eventually get made into, was this like a lot of what, like, Star Fox Armada was like, or something?
It could be.
I think they ended up reusing this, at least if not.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Because like I said, you have basically a fully functional game. It's like, why the hell wouldn't you use it in some capacity? Now, this is kind of cool because you can actually switch what you're doing here. Oh, that was a dumb idea. Let's go back to that.
Bad time to switch back to the plane.
Well, I was on the ramp. That was a bad idea. But I'll stay in the little, like, walker tank here.
Look at him go. Alright, this is definitely starting to show that it's, they're sort of pushing it here.
Yeah, it's like...
It's impressive that this was even possible at all to pull off on the Super Nintendo. It's kind of chugging a bit here.
Yeah, it's straining a little bit. Take care of that. Alright, I'm actually gonna do that. And then my little turret's probably gonna take out that, I don't have anything to go, do I? That might be a mistake.
I got a bad feeling about that planet.
Just don't say its name. Alright, let's take out some missiles again.
Oh!
I wish you would stop telling me that. stupid stick. Now, what do I do?
Andross
Oh,
has noticed you. It's a thing from Strider.
space dragons. Now I gotta go get the space dragon.
Chasing a giant space dragon.
Drugs are like that.
I'm glad you knew where I was going with that.
Of course. It was too obvious. It's pretty much right there. It's like, what else are you gonna do with it?
Is this just a giant space dragon, or is it a giant robot space dragon?
I have a feeling it's a robot space dragon.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Exactly. If it were a real giant space dragon, I would be way more impressed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a giant space dragon that died like a bitch.
Oh. Also, we get to fight members of Star Wolf in this.
Those jerks.
Come on. Freaking A. Every time I try to go up, I keep pushing down, and I have to remember that it's freaking not inverted.
Wah, wah.
And there's also like a little bit of momentum to it too. It's a little weird.
I can tell that this is basically where Star Fox 64's multiplayer came from.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, I have a feeling, you know, they had to complete the game on their hands. It's like, why wouldn't they pull up a bunch of assets from this and just use them all over again?
Because screw you, we're releasing a Rumble pack and we need to show it off.
Is it just weird to me that doing a barrel roll reflects lasers?
You're spinning pretty damn fast.
Alright, Leon, get the hell out of here.
Did you just win by crashing into him?
No.
Is that sure what it looked like?
Alright. Let's use the other ship, sure. Alright, we need to go take out something. Oh, am I fighting another one? I am. That didn't take long.
Oh, they're really tenacious.
Yes.
The jerks.
I really need to just see the fact that it's not inverted. It's like, oh, he's above me, I have to push down. No, wait, no, that doesn't work. Oh my word.
Nope, nope. Wasn't a very good beginning.
No. Oh, shoot, I forgot I could actually charge the blaster. Whoops.
Nice. I'm sure that'll help.
Well, it just did, actually. That's kind of why he went down as fast as he did.
Shot him in the face. Uh-oh, planet cannon. That didn't sound good.
No. We're gonna take this out first. Switch! Entrance. So descriptive. That's not the right switch. Push the button. Yay.
Boink. What?
Yeah, I don't quite understand, but whatever. I'm just running like a maniac.
God, he's shooting donuts at you. Damn laser donuts.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I need to do this first. And also apparently crash into the damn thing.
Well played.
Yes, that was brilliant.
That's some hardcore switch pushing.
And whee!
Watch as I push the button with my face. Wham!
Hey, did the button get pressed? Yes. Then shut up.
Yeah, fair enough. Can't argue with that logic.
No, crap.
I'm sorry, an IP BM?
Yeah, an interplanetary ballistic missile.
You have an IP BM.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Well, for one thing, you shouldn't be peeing your BM. It's not how it's supposed to work.
I guess you're right on that one. Ah, laser donuts. Laser donuts.
Laser donuts everywhere.
And let's go out of here.
Work.
Okay, well that opens that up. Oh boy. Alright, I need to go back to Fox, and I need to get my... I need to go after this thing. I'm gonna take out the battleship before it actually fires.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Because didn't he mention something? There's something about planet laser.
Yeah, like it. You see that big thing on the front? Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a planet laser to me.
It's a little bit of a problem. So hopefully I can do this.
God, it's a chopper.
Quickly.
It's chomping you.
The bosses in this are really easy with the little walker thing.
I'm noticing.
It makes it a lot easier to
Then you
handle.
just kind of die.
Yeah. And take out the missile.
Your turret's doing a fine job over there.
Well, it shot down some fighters earlier, so I'm okay with that.
No excuses. can't see missiles.
What do you think I'm doing? There we go.
Hooray!
Whee! Alright. Let's go take this out so it stops firing missiles at me. Actually, before I do that. Because I think once I take that out, I have to fight Wolf, and I don't want to do that damage. So we're going to do that first. More buttons.
Buttons is good.
Such an awesome defense mechanism.
Giant, clearly labeled glowing buttons.
Yes. It will never fail.
Nope.
Crap, it failed. No one will ever suspect the buttons with the giant X's on them. Ah, crap.
Pow, right in the face. Right where your face lives.
And random weird-ass mushroom. Come here. Oh. The clearly marked button, I forgot about that.
Can't forget the clearly marked button. On.
Off.
Off. Wah. Yeah, if a spaceship had a voice, that thing would sound like Porky Pig.
Well, everything else in this game sounds like it, so why not?
Yeah, pretty much.
And more of this.
You have to shoot the core. Shoot it. Shoot that core.
I shot that core.
You also got a giant coin.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's for, actually.
Some sort of coin.
Obviously,
made it
for an unreleased game, there's not a ton of documentation.
It made a dig noise. It's a wonderful thing.
Yep. Maybe not. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Okay, let you do that.
Oh no! It's Star Wolf himself. Tell because he's a wolf.
Not the rules.
And he's conveniently named and labeled.
I am a wolf in the stars, therefore I'm stars. Except you're not even fighting
How nice
Fox.
of him!
What?
I said how nice of him. Oh, I guess that wasn't what he had in mind.
What, getting shot up horrendously?
No, I mean, when he said he wanted to send to end the rivalry.
fighting Fox. And away we go for the last part.
The last part?
Yeah.
Oh, short
Yeah,
game.
we're already at the end.
Get it, blah, blah.
No, crap. This isn't going well.
Ooh, you seem to be on fire there.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not quite sure how to put it out.
Well, fire never hurt nobody. Well, actually, you really need to learn to jump in that thing.
I don't think there is a jump button. What I need to remember to do is that my y-axis is not inverted. That's
Stop
really all it
crashing
comes
into
down
things.
to.
That's fair.
Laser donuts of doom. He's still alive now. And I totally missed it.
Wasn't that the double shot?
I'm not sure what that was, honestly.
Yeah, I think that was the double shot that you just bypassed.
But I just flew right past like an idiot. Yep.
Hooray!
I mean, I already have that, so.
Doesn't
Okay,
it-
clearly marked
gives you
switch
extra-
over there. Plonk.
Plop. Off.
Power off. I really don't like flying that thing in here. Run, you stupid piece of crap.
Giant coin again.
Over this way, over this
Giant
way.
dog coin.
Go
The
this
Doge
way.
coin.
Doge
Oh god.
yes, exactly.
Worse than useless.
Only good for sponsoring NASCAR automobiles for one race.
I don't even know how that happened.
I don't
Somebody
know, but
had
it was
money
funny.
to blow.
Now this last part's like a little maze. I have to try to figure my way around here again. Oh, well I guess I
I
figured
take
it
it that giant skull was important.
I think so. It's like, oh yeah, this is a big maze as I find the exact correct route. To
It's
the
funny,
end.
it looks like like this level of graphics, it looks like a June clone made on the Atari.
You're kind of right. Ah, not the donuts. Not the laser donuts.
He's trying to go. Oh, it's old Cube hit himself.
It's a box.
What's in the box? The box, there's a monkey in the box. Monkey in a box. An exploded monkey in a box. Why are you still smiling?
Because we're not quite done yet. Because we have to go to Super Trippy World to finish him off.
Oh, okay. Oh, and now he's a giant face.
You know, like
He's
the
a giant
first one.
lucha wrestler. El So use el moves especial.
Back here.
Not that good at being pretty good getting lasered in the face, though.
Yeah, that was a pretty good move by me, getting shot in the face.
Like, we're basically just supposed to aim for his eyes, like always.
Pretty much. Of course, there's always the fact that, you know, you're not getting shot in the face while you're doing it.
There goes an eye.
There's two.
Blast him. Blast the monkey. Blast him good.
I'm not even sure what's happening. Oh, eye box. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh no! Thing's back. That's a bastard. Now you're just dead. Oh.
Yeah, the first
guess
time
the
I played
game
through
over.
this, I didn't actually lose. So,
I'm gonna say the game over screen seemed a little harsh there. During the game was not actually over.
I just have a dead pilot now.
Well, yeah.
And this is
But,
why
you know,
she's
these
not in
things-
later games.
These things happen, you know. It's canon.
Oh, come on.
Do a barrel roll.
That
Told you.
worked. Alright. I went this way last time. Let's assume that I have to go this way. Man, I miss having double blasters already. Oh, jeez.
Okay, black.
Special weapon.
Oh, I didn't need that. Well, it'll come in handy.
Don't forget your double
Sure.
blaster.
I'd rather have the double, but...
Is that what that is? Or is that
No,
just shields?
that's shield.
Oh.
And I almost overshot, wow.
It'd just be a little lava. You know how to get yourself off fire now.
This is true.
And when you think about it, it should have been obvious, although they haven't yelled that to you in this game.
No barrel roll.
No barrel roll! Dip-a-dip-dip-dip-dip-dip.
Now, is that gonna stay put? Yes. Fabulous. I think I went this way.
Seems good to me.
I really don't remember.
Looks like you're heading north.
Yep. This is the right place.
Watch out for the laser donuts.
Laser donuts.
Laser donuts.
Oh,
Thanks
laser
for
donuts.
coming to Laser Donuts. Would you like a nuclear coffee?
Trying to sound Canadian?
Yes.
Is that a
Laser
new product
donuts.
from
It's the Tim Hortons of the future.
Damn it, you beat me to it. It's like, is that the new product line from Tim Hortons Laser Donuts?
Oh yeah, don't you know it? Now I'm your Midwestern.
Okay, let's try not to screw this one up horrendously like last time.
Take the kids on down to Laser Donuts. Why don't you? Charge your laser. Sorry, how good that is. Sorry. I think if it breaks apart, you need to follow the cue. I'm trying to throw you off the trail. He knows how bad the graphics are.
You would be correct. That's why I didn't remember that, because I forgot that part.
Remember? I don't know, I just guessed. Was that in the original Star Fox?
I don't know. I never actually beaten the original Star Fox.
Oh.
But it was a good hypothesis, at least not one that I was thinking of.
Fair enough. Something similar to this was in every Star Fox. Flying away from the explosion thing. This was straight up in Star Fox 64 where they were flying out and the thing exploded. I live to fly another day.
But my partner doesn't.
It was a team effort.
She wasn't canon anyway.
Adios, Andross. Let's head back to Mary.
2, 3, 4, 5. Aww. We're missing a ship.
Womp womp.
Oh, well.
She's up there with all those guys from the GIGN.
So yeah, that's the unreleased Star Fox 64.
Which means Star Fox 2.
Why did I say Star Fox 64? Because we were probably just talking about that.
Probably.
Ugh.
Now it's a credit scroll. The Moth Rider. The Planet Missile.
Yes, you get to all those memorable enemies like the Moth Gliders and the Planet Missiles.
Hi, how you doing? I'm the Planet Missile. I got a big skull. Yeah, see you later.
Ralph, are you a Planet Missile?
Ralph's around here somewhere, though. Sure. I don't think Ralph's the Night Fang.
No.
Night Fang looks like a freaking party popper.
I don't even think I ran into those things.
You yank it in half and get candy.
Pinatas,
Getting the
perhaps?
crap out of the cats.
Pop. Meow. Halberd.
Oh, hey, it's Hal Bird. Good to see you, Hal.
How you doing, Halberd?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Star Fox.
Is that a pun?
I don't know. The Halberd. Wait a minute. Maybe it is.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's like, yeah,
poorly
you finally
translated.
picked it up.
I just saw it as a name.
Skull
A
Toad.
skull toad? That looks like neither a skull nor a toad.
Yeah, that looks.
It looks more like a squid wolf.
It looks like a cat head with things at the bottom.
Yeah, a squid wolf. Cat
Cannon
wolf.
Betrayer.
A cannon betrayer. Cannon is not going to be happy to hear this. tell they're bad guys because they're covered in skulls.
Yeah, it makes it easy. High vibrato, jeez.
That is a majestic cannon betrayer right there. Oh.
Apparently we ran out of music.
Well, apparently this dragon was just a drug trip. It was not real. You were just fighting a giant space dragon in your mind.
Ooh.
Drugs are like that, too.
I'm sure that's an allegory for something.
Why does he have the Popeye eyes like a fish that's sick?
It's kind of freaky looking.
Yeah, he's...
Mwah.
The lack of music isn't helping him either.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Something's going on here. I don't know what.
I think the game's running slower than the music.
Nah, that's true. The wolf team, you're all dead. Or at least you should be.
The hell is that thing on the bottom of the ship? What purpose could that possibly serve? Basically just a giant cod piece?
Dangly parts.
Why does your ship need a cod piece? You know, I don't want to know. I don't want to know the answer to that. El Androsso!
Blinky mask.
Oh wow. He's winking at you.
Ah, it's going right for us.
He's coming right for us. Ah.
Aren't you supposed to be back here?
Is that Gygus? I think it's Gygus. Or Gigu. Whatever. Oh god, it's the end! No! Get it! Shoot it! Oh.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew pew pew. Was it Star Fox that you could shoot the credits?
I believe so.
You shoot these credits?
No.
Aww.
It just gives me
Oh. And there's your co-pilot there.
Yep.
Channel unavailable.
Whoops.
Sorry.
I'm sorry I got you blowed up.
But hey, you blew up 7 missiles and 7 etc.
Oh, those etcetras. Those are all the
Pesky
trickiest, you know.
Pesky old etcetras. Oh, and you get to put in your initials.
Yes. Pew pew.
Ah!
Pew. Pew.
Shouldn't we DVK because you're a Latin fan?
That would have been an interesting thing to do, but
I clav dibs. Oh! Ooh, that didn't go well.
No. Anyway.
No, it's exploded.
So that's the whole thing. That's Star Fox 2, previously unreleased.
Nice. That's actually pretty cool, and that was kind of surprisingly short.
Yeah. Well, 45 minutes for like an action game. I can understand.
Yeah, and for something it's kind of designed to be played a whole bunch.
Yeah, and of course, like there were 2 other difficulties above that too, so it gets more involved. Like there were more planets to
would
liberate.
imagine so. Like I like expert mode, you're probably actually I would imagine is a much shorter game, but
for me it would be.
Takes longer to complete it. Is the key there.
But yeah, that's Star Fox 2. If you poke around, you can find an English translation of it, which is how I came about.
Apparently, also has a bunch of bug fixes in it.
What?
The English translation has a bunch of bug fixes in it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, like there's certain things like if you tried to change to the robot mode, you would get the credits, and the game would not beat back to the main menu.
What?
Yeah.
Is that why it tells you?
I guess my joke about the A being the brake button really wasn't far off the mark.
Well, there's a part like when you get to the first planet, that general dog decides to tell you how to use the walker function, and it says
Okay.
use the transformation wisely. Is that why? Because if you use it, you'll
Um,
break the game.
yeah, use it wisely, which means don't in certain versions of the development cycle.
There's a break button and there's a brake button. Which one is which?
Well, if you hit the brake button, you slow down. If you hit the brake button, you slow down. It's hard to tell.
Oh man. But yeah, it's really cool. I actually really like the setup for that.
That is
especially
actually an interesting game.
yeah, for a game made in 1995 with an established franchise, they actually did something pretty cool with it that I wish that more established franchises would take a chance with.
Yes, I definitely do agree, and I will say it's kind of funny. Like you can see some of the stuff that they did in Star Fox 64. I was actually just reading up about it while you were playing, and the one guy said that some of the code for using the camera
Mm-hmm.
was reused for Mario 64. And what was weird was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's a Mario 64 camera sweep. That's weird that I can tell. But when you stomped on like a button, that looked like straight out of Mario 64 with the way the camera moved.
Uh-huh. Nifty.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It sounds like they didn't release the game, but it didn't go to waste. And
Well, that's
now
always a
it can be
plus.
played.
Yeah. And yeah, you can seek it out, find it, play it. It's a lot of fun. I'm sure there are people who are much better than me at it, but I didn't feel like failing too horrendously today.
It's okay. That's sometimes you just need to kill one of your pilots.
Yeah, I don't need to go through the whole team.
No, not yet anyway.
Should have sent Slippy in for that suicide mission.
Oh yeah.
Damn
Oh,
frog.
it's all your fault.
I know.
You killed the poodle.
I
and
killed
you
the
let
wrong
the
one.
frog live.
I will make my decisions better next time.
Best of luck to you.
Yes. Anyway, that's what we got. So hope you enjoyed Star Fox 2 and our always
And we certainly did.
oh so scintillating commentary to go along with it.
Ooh, and this cat.
And
Boom.
this cat on top of a truck that is constantly exploding.
From us and this cat to you.
Boom.
A good evening.